Here's Joe Thomas to explain the fundamentals of flipping and pitching.
I want to make sure I ease in nice and easy on these bushes. Last thing you want to do is prop wash them. Try and keep my trolling motor on a low, constant speed to where it doesn't spook the fish. And basically, I'm going to try and pick apart the outside of the cover first. I'm going to drop that bait in and around the outer branches of these trees to begin with, and then work into what I feel is the key target, the base of that tree right there. That's where the bass ought to be. But one thing you don't want to do is to go into the kill first, go into your best spot first, and not pick apart the outer cover, because if you do catch one on that inside there, you'll spook everything around this outer edge. And generally, I'm going to drop the bait in vertically. I want it to fall straight down into those roots. So I'm going to let the bait fall at its own rate of speed, and I'm just going to kind of control the slack. As I drop my rod, I'm going to feed line to the lure. When it hits the bottom, generally hop it once, twice, maybe 3 times. And if I haven't gotten a bite, then I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to flip it into another spot. Usually the fish will react to the bait right when it enters the water, or into his strike zone there. You know, the reason flipping works so well is because you have a low trajectory presentation. Usually you can let the bait enter the water without making even a ripple. Water like this, it's real shallow, 2, 3, 4 feet. You know, if you splash that bait in real heavy on the fish's head, he's probably not going to bite it. He's going to be spooked. So a nice, soft, subtle presentation, like flipping or pitching, which I'm doing here, is a lot better. A lot more quiet entry. You know, the fact that we're dealing with such heavy cover dictates the fact that we can't use light line, you know, or soft rods. We're having to use some really heavy tackle here. I'm using 20 to 25 pound heavy action line. Sometimes I'll even use braided Kevlar. 7 to 7.5 foot heavy action flipping or pitching rod, and you want to crank your drag all the way tight on your reel to make sure that you can get the fish out of that cover. It's no good to get him on if you're not going to be able to get him out, and a lot of anglers choose tackle. It's way too light for this kind of situation. Not to mention the fact that flipping is a textbook way of catching big bass, so you have to have big tackle to deal with.